transparent now. I am a dama. Because that is the only commitment I am looking from leadership. Say, you know, I can assure President Akufo-Addo and his appointees that the level of impudence and corruption we can assure them that we, the young people of this country, will not let them go scot-free. They will account to the last pesewa of state resources. National service personnel, President Akufo-Addo are buying at the Womoka 5 months. I mean, have we got down so low to that extent? Say a mebunu a womo school. I say womo course their experience. Now womo serving mine. Niye nyina ya sounds okay. Womo nya allowance kakra. Now womo mfanya transport. Some mebunu kwaya di womo ka 6 months. History will hold President Akufo-Addo responsible for the policy of haircutter, a far pensioner sika, and Kofu a woman bredi womusika to bank. Na nina womuntiminya banking cleanup, the shoddy banking cleanup wa can operate supervisor here in the process. Womama government appointees nina yi womusika koto woman pass here. History will hold President Akufo-Addo responsible. So I was happy that Professor made this, clear, ambiguous commenter that resonate with the call of the people of Ghana. Say, we must not let this current regime and their appointees go scot-free with the level of stealing, broad-day stealing of public resources that they have undertaken. And if they want, let them come out. We'll give them evidence, daily evidence of broad-day thievery, which President Akufo-Addo, President, Papa Nana, 80 years old, have supervised against the next generation of this country. So I was happy, Sir Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman came with that profound commitment with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Everybody attests to the fact, sir. She is a woman of principle, credibility, and integrity, which presuppose, sir, whatever she says, she will do it. Whatever the situation is, she'll be transparent about it. Whatever circumstances we find ourselves, she will be the first to acknowledge and take responsibility and account same in good faith to the people of Ghana. Yes, Abra Akomde Yeno, yes, Yankuhu, Yamin, share a just by election near AC against NPP. Clearly, Ghanaians are not happy. Clearly, even supporters of the NPP are not happy with the mess that this group have, brought to the people of Ghana and their own political party. They have managed the country as if their children will not take responsibility for what they have done. Meanwhile, some of them, because of money and the things they will benefit today, they have forgotten, sir. Sabi, and Pendream. And yet, woman man kwan and who here. And Professor Jane and the Cardinal have well been accepted by the people of this country. I'm waiting to see what Bawumia will say about this. Whether he would throw in the towel to say at this point he cannot match the card, or he will still want to come and try. Hey, my sister, many opinion, Koku. About no power. And now all attack it, NDC attack it, national chairman.
I was saying national chairman say, Moko, a woman coinam, and Namu Munyankoi, and a mutuana muchicha post, a mamu. Where's my father? Where's my father? Where's my father? Some co, Namquay hunting in we. Okay, we are not say. No, na platform na ho na eso kan no say it means say our unfettered access to the flag bearer na.
Yo. Bakame. Our for parent, it is only a bad parent who reprimands their children in the room and does same to other people's children in public. Sir, General National Chairman, let me criticize the NPP of management. He should be able, as a head of human institution at the NDC, to reprimand some individuals or elements within the party whose action may be genuine but does not adhere to the immediate advantage of the collective. NDC a human institution. If a woman, Obiane said ye or yen niema efa. Na se yen mubi asha so yen niema bia e be try asia. Yes, all for panel or share discipline of his children from the beginning. One time, my boyfriend say, and son, what them. One of the reasons why NPP have collapsed today in President Akufo-Addo's hand is just the same as parental irresponsibility. Say, wahye swama, enem na bia koswa wentimi anka ho asem. Ti by the time obehu say he wanted to reprimand his own party people. As I said, they have done harm to his own integrity, his own vision, his own political life, and made him one of the worst presidents Ghana has ever seen in our history. We will not wait, and we endorse that reprimand from the national chairman. Indeed, he said it categorical. At the time when flag bearer was, at the time when running mate was, at the time when general secretary was, and at that opportune moment, everyone that mattered in the NDC was at that forum. He is the commander of the troop. It is the national chairman and the general secretary who will produce a president for the people of Ghana. It is the party that will take responsibility of the performance of the government. President Mahama Bese Sabio Abofra Oda Obatayim. Obatayim ni party no, yani ebe government. Enti government no so beba no, nipa no mba be yejuma. So if the chairman have seen some of the things that will affect potentially our government, potentially the mission and vision of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or the collective drive or resolve of the party, it is his responsibility to say and vehemently say so. It is not in the capacity of Koku Anyidoho to come and be castigating it. Minya, Koku Anyidoho yemi apenyi pa o. Unim say enanu ye na communication officer bi oti regional no di matempa because of Koku Anyidoho. Say time one. You see, I'm suspending Koku Anyidoho for misconduct. But if I was him, I won't write a letter. It will feel said today, I still like Koku Anyidoho and not him. At the time, I was saying party leadership should quickly look at Koku Anyidoho's issue as a medical condition other than a misconduct. And I still maintain that something is wrong with my senior brother. Because President Mahama, when he said, at the time that Koku Anyidoho were in power, was preparing President
Wabeka say party ye joining or was joining a branch and a voluntary organization. Are they a voluntary organization? Obi and Wobetime you will be a free or a de facto member of the party.
Well, we have sacked him. He is not a member of the NDC. And he will lose public voice because clearly he is making himself an enemy of the people's voice. The grassroots of this party worked tirelessly to make President Mills a president who empowered our brother like Koku Anyidoho, at a time when your power, persons like himself was so powerful, sir, like to call off what to make us the head must rule. That is Koku Anyidoho for you. Clearly, a person who does not appreciate who has made him, a person who lacks gratitude, and a person who lacks candor to appreciate, sir, will be an abre amanoye ye. But for the grassroots of the NDC, Koku Anyidoho, I don't know where he will be. Namekano, President Mahama, wouldn't say what to Boto Musika. Edi Koku Anyidoho ko US eco training in security. At the time, hoping that will give him a big honor in national security to go and work, which was one thing Koku Anyidoho always wanted to be put within the security framework so that he can function. At least he was the Deputy General Secretary in charge of operation at the time. Kwame himself Koku Anyidoho NT. Till today, I am suffering the legacy of Koku Anyidoho in this party as a Deputy General Secretary in charge of operations.
Why? Why?
Have suffered same.
Why?
The legacy I want to Kunyanuno. Ama Omufisa Yenina Yabedi Deputy General Secretary in charge of operations, you know. That position is one sensitive position that gives you a lot of leverage. You are everywhere in the party, in the country. Everything that the party does, you are involved. Intiama, Udimsa, General Secretary, Betuka and Bokra, na Omususe, Omama, acting General Secretary. Because of Koku Anyidoho Subainti. Because he hasn't left mark of responsibility in his position as a Deputy General Secretary. And unti eno timinya to me be say he will contest his boss. Yes, okay, NDC is a democratic party. Uko Lusuya, he has not nerve to forgive himself, let alone to forgive the people who have not voted for him. Koku Anyidoho di swa mana said no hwehwe bia onam sesia. Sesia they also set up a group their friend a Renaissance resistant group in the Volta region. Now Volta Papamono. And I want to advise him because his own father is still alive. Samana said Ketia Kokra was some party way a grooming Crawford, a grooming or no Koku Anyidoho. Chairman has children. I believe that Koku should give some respect to age and the elderly. I respect him so much. Even if he has psychological issues, and as I make it say, at least the Okoda and Pasua. Let him think, sir. Chairman Asedun Ketia is an elderly person who has children, who have served this party, the longest serving General Secretary of our party. President Mahama was a vice president to late President Atta Mills. He's been a president of the Republic of Ghana. He is a hope, a beacon of reference by the people of Ghana when it comes to development. President Mahama, even if Koku Anyidoho is suffering for psychiatric situation, let him reflect. It is common sense that I'm telling him this morning. As for the election, we would win. If he wants to humble himself to come back to the party, let him do so. We will assess him and see if he is normal enough to rejoin our party. But he is not helping himself. And I'm he's not helping them with his own conduct of selfishness. Professor Jenana Opokwajima, even class 1 person, is in love with his comments and statements yesterday. What the national chairman said, you've heard commentators who say that this program is well organized and is very clear. Standobe, but his handiwork, they brought out the light that Ghanaians are looking for in the NDC yesterday. And for me, that is what is very important. And then, yeah, Koku Anyidoho also a reverend an opportunity to know what number you know about now. Now, all Kasa Basa. I mean, you should stop talking to Koku Anyidoho because he doesn't have a title. He doesn't have a title. Only President Mills Kotra, a Jubilee House. And now,
Debbie, Yanini Kasa on social is because we are NDC, near NDC Dimuntia.
I don't know NPP.
Na onye mi ni onye NDC ni.
On President Mills or President Akufo-Addo Timiko di President Mills won konkonsa.
No, ayede.
Omo di no konkonsa egu ni hufin.
One
clearly Koku Anyidoho stance is very inconsistent. On one breath, Koku says he has lost his memories because President Mills have died and died prematurely. On the other
on cancer.
He's the same person at Kottuna Jubilee House. Any President Akufo-Addo did President Mills who konkonsa. And you allow President Akufo-Addo to tell you, sir, he is not developing President Mills' constituency because they don't vote for his party. Because he was giving money, Koku walked out bare-chested, very excited. This is a kind of...
Where are okay? It's not hinged on any factual you.
But until it's all quiet.
They maintain.
Oh, Koku knows what I'm talking about. He knows he was in the Jubilee House gossiping with His Excellency the President about President Akufo-Addo.
Yeah, Mustapha.
He knows. Koku knows. President Mills' brother Babonte Krabe Kasai. Emma ahim for our free President Mills' crew. What is very important, remarkable about Professor J. Nana Opoku-Agyeman is that the John and Jane ticket, Central Region, after 2016, we had only 4 MPs there. And then we have over 13 MPs. No one should doubt the capacity, the ability, the strength, the credibility of the ticket John and Jane when it comes to governance. There is no way you can compare Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's leadership to what we have today. It's a mockery, it's a disgrace, an epitome of corruption, incompetence, lack of responsibility in governance. That is what President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia gave the people of Ghana. And that is what they will be remembered for. So, Nyaminsi said, at a time like this, Obatanya, Owo, Ayi, Babadaye, ever be vice president. Nyaminsi said, teacher near, kwame dem see a school na, uko school out me via nam to kotokum. Now why we are me akwache. Kwame no yebi. Hello?
What's it?
Uko school na ode nama je kotokum. Udu class ani ache.
Aye.
Na me yebi pa.
Aye.
Kwame, teacher for tini Daniel, sa me yebi du baby ayedui. It is not a mistake. Sir, at this time, Ghana is in deep crisis. Even international debt under President Akufo-Addo, who is a lawyer, who understands the implication of covenant in whatever transaction internationally, knowing the implication that Ghana is not able to honor its debt, what it means to the next generation, a teacher, a female, a professor becomes a running mate. Most importantly, a woman. President John Dramani Mahama said something remarkable. Said her choice as running mate will brighten the light of women that have been deemed in governance. Her coming on board will resolve the difficult leadership crisis that our women, our sisters, our wives have been trying to resolve and to establish their importance and role in governance. So clearly, her candidate is Mofradie, and Kokradia, and Penifuadie, and Muruadie, Womu for the Escafonso, Edia. And the President Bahama has made it very clear, sir, under the John and Jane ticket, the Vice President, His Her Excellency, Professor J. Nana Opoku-Agyeman, would have an oversight on 3 key areas: education, health, children, and social protection.
Okay.
I realize from there that Ghana, there is hope ahead of us.
I
am motivated to make President Mahama a president come December. And then we Muamako High Koku Anyidoho and run a German is Saka class 1 meter.
Yay!
And Kanyan Yadeba Koku Anyidoho cannot convince any Ghanaian because they know that he was the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. They also know that Koku Anyidoho is on the payroll of government to be attacking his own political party, particularly the national chairman of our party and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Our refusal to mind him only demonstrates our level of tolerance to free speech and other things. But Koku is not leaving a legacy for his children. And I'm very afraid that this should not be my end as a Deputy General Secretary. I'm praying so much. Sir, when you're married yet.
Mame na wase.